Next up is going to be red, purple, silent. Alright, yeah. Okay. How do we survive Act 1? We can get maybe 3 fights here. Go to a shop, fire before the elite, take 2 elites. Sort of optional late shop. We can't really go left because there's a mega elite blocking the path I would like to go on with all the fires and elites. Maybe we can beat a mega elite with only 3 card rewards, starting as silent. Seems pretty sketchy. We go up the middle, take maybe 3 fights, 3 question marks, 2 fights for the elite, and then get a fire before the second elite. Yeah, I think I like the middle route better than the right route. Being forced into that shop is not great. It's possible this is the Serpent and it's great, but it's also possible this is just not, and we have no money to spend here. Okay, we get to block out Jawworm in turn 1. That's nice. Turns out Jawworm is not nice. He wants to hurt us. Very well, Jawworm. We'll hurt you back. Pretty unlikely to have lethal here. We are off by 1. I don't like taking 16 damage. I don't like taking 11 either, but it's better than 16. Man, Jawworm knew what his plan was that fight. He was just like, strength up, big attack, big attack. That's my plan. Wave of the Hand is great. Foresight is also okay. Neither of these are attacks, so we're falling into literally the same trap as every run today. For some reason, none of them are getting that floor 1 Wild Strike. You know, we do what we can. I think Wave of the Hand works better with Silent than Foresight. So we already have some sources of weak. Foresight's really nice, though. Yeah, I'll take Foresight. Maybe we upgrade Neutralize here? Yeah, I think we upgrade Neutralize. Okay, we definitely can't fight the light here. We are silent, and we are forced into an elite in a couple floors, so no. Louses with 0 chill. Let's see how it is. We get to block them out and break them both. I'd like to get 2 attacks, please. Thank you. Alright, we've got 2 potions, so we should probably think about spending 1 if we can. Perfected Strike is a chunky attack, but I think Dagger Throw is probably correct. Nope, I will lose the gold. Don't mind that at all. Upgrading all these cards seems pretty good. Turn 1, Blessing of the Forge as silent is pretty nice. Hit a bunch of strikes. So hopefully we can kill the knob. I don't think we defend here. We can get lethal next turn, so let's have Foresight help us get it. Alright, we need Dagger Throw and Neutralize plus any strike or strike plus. Do that. Okay, we found dagger throw and strike plus, so we did it. Preserved insect is really nice. We have a discard card, so we could take tactician. We have foresight too, so we can try and fit that all together. But I think bowling bash is probably the pick. Bowling bash does a lot of damage. Alright, let's rest here. We're at 22 and just trying to survive Act 1. I'm gonna restart the fight so I can get lethal on that turn. Should have counted it. Okay. Feel no pain is interesting. It's up against Predator, though. Yeah, we don't have any current Feel No Pain synergy. And Predator is very nice. I'll take Predator. What's in the box? Oh, Loose Moonstone. Wow, that helps us survive. I think I would take second elite. We're at 41. We'd probably survive. We've got Preserved Insect and a couple of good damage cards. Dagger Throw, Predator, Bowling Bash. Got some tiny sentries and a Bowling Bash on turn 1. Hey, look at that. So we can kill one. Oh, not quite. We're off by 1 with. Oh, wait. We can kill one with Bowling Bash, Double Strike. So let's do that before he even gets to shuffle Dazes. I guess we could have hit the back one and then Explosive Pot it. Actually, I'm going to do that instead. I like that better. Bowling Bash the back one and Explosive Pot, because we're definitely using Explosive Pot in this fight. This is a super good fight for it. And that lets us defend and develop Foresight. Why did I look? I know what they're doing. Okay. Can defend. I think I'll skip a defend to Predator here, though. I'll neutralize on the back sentry so he dies to a strike. We don't need defensive cards because we're killing him. We do need defensive cards because we're not killing this guy. Unless we do. Oh, we do kill him. Okay. That was a great fight. Let's see. We have Foresight, so we can take a Weave, but we won't take a Flurry of Blows. We don't have any source of Vulnerable, so Dropkick is probably out. Burning Pact is interesting. Burning Pact is a really good card. We also have a Predator. So we have lots of card draw. Sure. We are blocked out. So let's focus on doing damage to the buffing one. I guess I should have Predatored instead of Bowling Bash. I guess it's guaranteed either way. Oh wait, no it's not. It was guaranteed because Mercury. Hourglass. Dodge and roll? Outmaneuver? We do have a lot of card draw with Predator and Burning Pact, so maybe outmaneuver. Yeah, okay. go and rest here. And then I think we take the fight before the shop, so that we get some extra money. Oh my god, this fight. Well, Mercury Hourglass is super good here. So we can actually just like triple defend and wait for Mercury Hourglass to kill them all. They're attacking for 18. We can block for 6 by double striking 1. So maybe we just double strike and Survivor. Take 3. Seems like a pretty reasonable insurance policy. We can double strike this one to block for 6, or we can just double defend. I think I like just double defend, hit this guy so that he dies to Mercury Hourglass next turn. Bowling Bash kills one, Strike Neutralize kills the other. He dies to Mercury Hourglass. Wallop is great. So is Shrug It Off. We have a lot of card draw, so I'm a little bit afraid of taking a Wallop. We do have Outmaneuver. Armaments is fun too. We have Burning Pact, so it's possible we try to like get down to a 0-card deck. Or a 5-card deck or whatever. Armaments is good in those decks. I think I like just Shrug It Off here. It's our first block card. Wallop is kind of block card too. Yeah, alright, I'll take Wallop over Shrug. Orange pellets. There's a lot of stuff you can do with orange pellets. There's no flex available, but eventually maybe. We can afford orange pellets and footwork. Is there a card we need to remove? There is not. This poison potion has a graphical error. It's like, doesn't have the fill color. It's just got the spots. We could take Flex Potion and Orange Pellets, which is a pretty good combo. We do have a power, so we can proc it too. Okay, yeah, I think that's our plan for Hexaghost. Upgrade like Predator. Let's upgrade Wallop. Wallop feels a lot more playable when it's upgraded. Alright, we're doing the flex spot thing on turn 1 apparently. I guess Outmaneuver sets up some energy for next turn. Alright, and we've got ourselves 5 permanent strength. It's pretty nice. We need some blocking this turn though. Let's get rid of all these. Okay. This turn we only need 1 block, 1 defend. Or 0, that works too. I'm kind of mystified about what I want next turn. I guess we need some block. Okay. We just want to punch him now. It's only doing 4 damage. Maybe we keep a burn and burning pact together. Seems okay. Drawing extra cards next turn seems nice. Wallop blocks out, so we can just wallop and dagger turn. I don't know if we can do 60 damage next turn. We can definitely block for enough to not die. Neutralize coming in clutch. Okay, so now we need to do damage because he's in his second phase. So we need to kill him quick. We can probably kill him next turn. And we're blocked out, so... Alright, we got through it. We finally got through Act 1 with one of these combo classes today. We had to have a crazy little trick to make it work, but I don't mind that. With establishment available. Establishment's pretty good with retained stuff. We don't really have any retained stuff. It helps us trigger orange pellets. Gives us more fuel for that. Feed is obviously great. Probably just take feed. Get some max HP. We don't currently have any retain cards. And we will find 1/3 as many as normal. The standard multi-class character caveat. And establishment is pretty squarely only good when you find retain cards. But there's some crazy combo-y stuff we could do, like we could find a meditate or something. Spirit Shield is also sort of a hand-sized synergy card. It's pretty good on turn 1 with Silent, because Silent draws extra cards on turn 1. But I think it's feed here. Alright, we got a lot of energy relics, so that's nice. Probably Velvet Choker. We do have an outmaneuver, so that's a little bit awkward with Velvet Choker. Outmaneuver, Predator are all trying to play a lot of cards, but I don't think we're playing more than 6 yet. So I think it's Velvet Choker. Velvet Choker should apply a debuff to you that you can't play 6 or more cards, or more than 6 cards. But that is not how it works. Okay, we want to get a bunch of question marks because it's Act 2. We can't go to shop because we don't have any money. We could just dodge all elites and get an absolute ton of question marks. Only 3 guaranteed fights in the whole act. Bunch of fires. Shop. Actually seems pretty appealing. I don't know if we're really good at any Act 2 elites. We need card awards to make to find flex, basically, make orange pellets work. Get some feed triggers. We need to block for 11, so So let's keep those two. We have 6 energy. Wallop doesn't work in this fight. It does do a lot of damage. Neutralize seems good. Blocking for 22 is hard. Oh right, that doesn't work either. Let's get rid of both the defense. We're frail, so they're not that good. Almost got him to feed range. Maybe next turn. Or next shuffle, I suppose. Looks like you're killing him next turn. Oh wait, he's getting armor. We can still get through his armor and wallop him. Set him up to die. Alright, he's in feed range. Can we eat him? This helps us find feed. Those aren't feed. That's feed. Okay. I don't think we need a ton of damage right now. These are all kind of damagey things. Dark Embrace is weird. Do we take Dark Embrace for any reason? We have Burning Pact, which procs it. The Burning Pact draws by itself, so we don't really need more draw attached to our Burning Pact. We don't have any discard synergy. We do have another dagger throw. Take Infernal Blade. No. Alright, our second easy pool fight. Survivor Defend blocks out. And then I guess we strike the most threatening one and develop Foresight. Purge our non-existent debuffs. Looks like blocking is a thing we need to do this turn. Bowling Bash and Strike actually knocks down Front Bird. So we can block out that one and outmaneuver. We need to block for 20. Wallop helps. I guess we just wallop the one on the ground to block for 8. Take 1. That seems fine. Alright, we could probably feed this turn on the buffing one. So we'll keep these both. So we'll neutralize you to block, defend to finish blocking, and then feed can't kill him by itself, so we need to strike him. And we've got 1 energy left, so we'll strike the back bird. You're late, Bowling Bash. Time for that's over. I think they look lethal though. Okay. Pressure points. I don't think we're doing that. I don't think we're doing any of these. Shop or fight? I think fight. Okay, we need to do 20 damage this turn, so we're probably doing wall up double strike. Maybe this is a vulnerable potion. Been holding it for a long time. Yeah, we're not planning on too many fights, so let's use the potion when it's good. Okay, maybe setting up to feed on Centurion here. Usually in this fight you feed on the Mystic, but happy to feed on Centurion should the possibility arise. We're looking for feed, but I'll take lethal. We found feed. So we can do exact lethal with feed dagger throw, but then we have to block for 13 and can't. So I guess we'll just wall up feed. Which wastes a little bit of damage, but blocks out. I guess we could have done 1 damage if we'd bowling bashed before we killed Centurion. So that was a mistake, but a small one. She's not attacking, so we don't need to block. Great fight. I think we took 0 damage there, too. Slice is scary with Velvet Choker. We don't have any strikes for Perfected Strike. And we don't have any stance changing stuff for Empty Body, so I think we're no on all these. We want to fight for a red mask. Well, I said I was bad at Act 2 elites, and this is basically an Act 2 elite. We should be able to get feed off in the fight if we win. We have Bowling Bash and Wallop. I think we're ready. Ish. Turn 1 Wallop's great. Can we kill Bear this turn? So Wallop blocks out. I guess we're going to Burning Pact, so let's see what it is. Neutralize. Oh, actually that was a mistake. We had a strike in hand. I'm going to restart. I was looking for another strike, and then I was like, oh wait, I have one. So it's probably Wallop, Feed, Strike. That's 12, 18, 28 damage. So it's not enough to feed on anybody. If we're doing 28 damage and we do 6 poison, then Bear dies next turn, which is pretty nice. So let's do that. Okay, Neutralize gets the same rounding value on both of those. Oh wait, that's not true. They're both doing 12. He goes down to 4 times 2, and he goes down to 9, so it's better on Pointy. Which is good, because I want to damage Pointy first anyway. He's easier to kill. We can't kill Pointy this turn. We can purge debuffs, though. So let's purge debuffs and then play the defend. Alright, we can kill Pointy with a strike. We also have Bowling Bash available. Looks like we need to block. Predator Bowling Bash does 14 plus 15 is 29, so we can kill Romeo and Pointy. Okay, this is a bit hairy. Got kind of close to dying. Skewer's pretty nice. We have 4 energy, so we have an outmaneuver. Yeah, I think we grab a Skewer. Nice, we turned into a vampire. Okay. I think we need to rest here. And we're forced into a shop. Reaper's available. We don't have any strength scaling, but that is quite a card. We have feed and bites. We're eating people. Take Terror. Terror's pretty good. A lot of our damage, all of our damage is coming through through attacks, so it makes a lot of sense to Pick up Terror. Would also make a lot of sense to pick up Pick Rain, because we have quite a bit of weak. Oh wait, that was previous run. It's been a lot of runs today. I'm getting a little confused, but neutralize. Does remove, does apply weak, but we can't afford Paper Grain. It's probably like Terror card remove. I don't know what we're card removing. Maybe outmaneuver, even though we kind of bought the skewer based on it. You just buy a glass knife. Yeah, I think I like Terror too much. We can do Terror card remove potion. Let's see. 43.97. No. Yeah, we don't really need Reaper because we have bites. So I don't think we're buying Reaper. I'll take the Terror and card remove. What are we card removing? I guess it's a bite. Maybe we don't want 5 bites. 4 would be better. Okay. I think we can chance an upgrade here. Get that skewer upgraded. It's a pretty important upgrade. Bag of Marbles is great. Ooh, excellent. Okay, so this is now our combo. So we didn't find Flex, but we did find mutagens. So we can purge that debuff on turn 1. Get 3 permanent strength. We could be a Vampire Ghost. We don't even lose any current HP. We just lose max HP. We also have Feed, so we can go down to 26 max HP and then build it back up to maybe 50 or so. Maybe 50 is ambitious. That'd be feeding on 10 people. Feeding on 10 people is not unreasonable. Alright, let's go Vampire Ghost. Alright, well now we clearly need to upgrade Apparitions. I'll just pay you 55 gold for a relic, sure. Oh my god, we got tough bandages, what? We don't have any synergy for that, but that's a great relic. Okay, well, maybe we'll take a calculated gamble at some point. If we don't die in this fight. We have Red Mask and Bag of Marbles, so there's a lot of debuffs happening at the beginning of combat. Bolting Bash is good here. Do 30 damage to him. Get him right out of the way. No power on turn 1, so we can't keep the strength, unfortunately. We can purge the frail that's going to come from this, but if we want to do that, we can't foresight now. We can neutralize Terror to develop Vulnerable on him, which is pretty funny. We can not play Foresight and then Liquid Memories it next turn. We are right near the boss. Okay. Do we defend? It only blocks for 2, and we're giving up 10 damage, or 15 damage. So I think no. Oh wait, did we have lethal this turn? It's 45 now, it would have been 60. Yeah, we did have lethal. Okay, I'm gonna restart the fight. Ignore me, just doing silly stuff. So skewer is 4 times 15 is 60 damage. Yep, that's lethal. We're missing out on feed, I guess, is something I could say. It's pretty important that we feed on people, actually. Okay. So we'll skip lethal. We'll take 2. We have bites and stuff to get back. I guess we can't really bite, since if we bite him, he dies. Okay, but now he's healing back up. So we can block. And we can't punch him with skewer because he dies. Alright, so we go intangible again. And then we can bite him now. So, sorry, that was an attack, right? We just played an attack? I forgot what happened. We played Dagger Throw. So we could Foresight defend Liquid Memories to go get Survivor. Because we'd purge the Frail, and Survivor would block for 12. Or, was it 9? Yeah, I guess we just kill him. Okay, we can't afford Brutality because we would die. It does help us purge debuffs though, but it does not itself count as a debuff. Do we take Backflip? What a weird deck. No, I think we just skip. Deck's getting really jam-packed full of stuff. We need to upgrade something, probably an apparition. Yeah, it's really important to have upgraded apparitions in this fight. So you can time up your hyper beams with the ghosty times. Do we ever get debuffed in this fight? Oh wait, we're debuffed right now. So we should play this. So that we get 3 permanent strength. Neat. I think I like skipping Terror here. He's still got 1 more artifact charge on him, so... Yeah, we did draw Neutralize though, so that's kind of unfortunate. Let's do that. Probably playing these 3, because it blocks, so I don't need that one. This blocks a little bit. So we take, what, like 7 or something here? Yeah. It's taking the feed. These seem great. We're not getting attacked this turn, so... Pretty happy to just bowling bash people. What is he taking? He is taking probably Predator. I guess I'll just bite him to death first. Wait, I'll bowling bash this guy first. And then bite him to death. Okay, this is not a Hyper Beam turn, but it's probably a turn we need to intangible anyway. So they're attacking for 24. And it's hard for me to believe that nobody has chatted since the defect run. Maybe that's happening, maybe everybody's just lurking, and that's fine if you are, but it's just weird, because I'm like, there's 10 people watching and nobody said anything in like an hour. Okay, so we're playing Apparition because we're getting attacked for 32. We can only block for 15. We don't like dying. So then we'll just not play the Survivor because we want to exhaust the Sunder's Bane. They are not attacking, or he is, but we don't care about him. Because we're killing him. Alright, we're max HP, but that's not enough to survive a Hyper Beam. Not by a lot. We'll keep Burning Pact so that we can find an intangible if we don't draw one naturally, but we did. Let's see. We could just skewer for 13 times X. We could go get Terror with Liquid Memories and then skewer for way more. No, they don't. They're just, the orbs are only the one time. Yeah, I think I like getting the Terror on him now that he's shields down. Because we need to kill him very fast. Okay. We might get there. It's down to half health. Do we have an intangible left? We do not. Okay, so we're gonna have to block this 40 damage honestly. Luckily we have Wallop and he's vulnerable, so go keep one defend. Alright, so we bite to get through his armor. Defend, and then we Wallop for sure. And then I guess defend to survive. Actually, we could just outmaneuver, and then next turn we have guaranteed skewer while he's not attacking. We take a lot of damage, but we're not surviving the Hyper Beam no matter what, so let's take a chance on it. It doesn't matter what else we're getting with skewer because we're not playing anything else. We're just playing skewer. Yep, skewer is the most damage per energy. Alright. We got past Act 2 after a lot of not getting past Act 1. Burst is great with Intangible, so that's nice. What else could we burst? We could pick Demon Form to get rid of debuffs. It's kind of an expensive way to do that. Envenom does the same thing, but arguably worse. Burst is best in Silent. We don't really have that many things we can burst. It's pretty much just Apparitions. And don't get me wrong, I'm excited to burst Apparitions, but we also have Velvet Choker, so it could be a little bit challenging to burst things, especially if we get it upgraded. An upgraded burst is basically your whole turn with Velvet Choker. And if we take Demon Form, we could play a Wallop for 1,000,000 block, and that's fun. Burst's interaction with Choker is complicated. So if you upgrade Burst, it's the next 2 skills. So you spend 1 mana playing Burst, and then you spend probably 1 mana playing another skill, and then 1 mana playing another skill, and that's 5 cards, because the Burst and the 2 skills. So if you have any like 0-cost stuff you want to play, you won't be able to, because you spent your whole turn Burst doing stuff. It is still really good, and you're totally fine. Yeah, right. The other reason it's complicated is Velvet Choker ends your turn unconditionally. So any pending cards, whether that's through Burst or Necronomicon or anything, do not get played or can't be played. Velvet Choker doesn't actually end your turn, but it prevents you from playing the cards. It forces you to click end turn by yourself. They should redo Velvet Choker so that it just ends your turn after you play 6 cards. Because there's nothing else you can do. There's no non-card interaction. I guess there's potions, so it would subtly change the effect of Velvet Choker, but I wouldn't mind that at all. So I think it's Demon Form. Demon Form Wallop. Astrolabe, Tiny House, or Ring of the Serpent. Well, Ring of the Serpent is bad in this situation. We are trying to do a very specific thing where we're trying to have orange pellets remove the debuffs from mutagenic strength on turn 1. So we specifically want the turn 1 cards, like way more than turn 2 cards. So that one's out. That one's way worse than Skip. Astrolabe is a little bit weird. We got rid of all of our strikes, so it would be like we'd be getting rid of like 2 defends and an outmaneuver or something. Maybe like Burning Pact outmaneuver defend. So I'm not sure Astrolabe is good. Tiny House is always better than Skip. Actually, the max HP for Tiny House would be pretty huge right now, going up to 31 max HP. It's kind of an unusual upside of Tiny House. Usually the HP is not the most important part. We also have room for the potion. And upgrading a random card is pretty good. If it hits a Bite, I'm happy. If it hits Apparition, I'm ecstatic. Demon Form's great. Terror's good, Feed's good. Is there a miss for Tiny House? Like, Defend is good. I think the worst card to upgrade is Dagger Throw. It's kind of like, gets a mediocre damage increase. It's kind of the only bad one. Bowling Bash is kind of the same. I think this is a Tiny House pick. Because we're already a vampire, so Astrolabe's not very good. We don't have any strikes to get rid of. Alright, let's get a Tiny House. Maybe we can live in there. Ooh, we got a Bite. Excellent. Poison Potion? This was good. This was a good decision. I don't think we take Bane. We don't have any poison stuff. Alright. It says skip card, but like, how could you get back to it? Okay. We have Time Lord. Demon Form's pretty good in Time Lord. I don't mind that. We have to go here, which is gonna kill us, but, you know. We can take 3 questions, just do the easy pool fights, then do Elite, rest up here, maybe survive. We'll see. Welcome to Act 3, here are your Darklings. Ooh, we're a vampire against Darklings. You know what that means. It means the fight's going to take an extremely long time, potentially. Okay, so we're doing this. Can we knock him down? We can do 16 plus 30, it's 46, so no, we're 1 off. But that's okay, we can just block out. Oh wait, we have Foresight, so we should keep our mutagenic strength here. So then it's like Foresight, defend, 2 bites. stay strong. Apparition looks pretty nice this turn. I'll take Apparition over Defend. I guess I can use the turn off to develop Demon Form. Let's see why not. Bowling Dash is good. We need to knock down this back slime. And Defend isn't going to help us, so... Alright, we have Apparition, so it's not a big deal. We can Wallop plus Bowling Bash to probably kill him. It says 36 by itself, so yeah, it definitely kills him. And then we can knock down this one too. So we got both the threatening ones down. Okay, so now we have to exit this fight at full health. That's our job now. And we want to feed when we exit. I forgot about that little side quest. Okay, what's happening? Nothing. Alright, so we just want to drop bites now. We're allowed to play Predator. Because it doesn't kill him. So I guess I will. Helps me draw cards. Possibly we end the fight next turn. I guess I will keep the Apparition. We're getting attacked for a lot. Alright, we can wallop... Nope, we can't wallop somebody to death. We can wallop him down, but that doesn't... It's not really what I was talking about. Okay, I think that's an Apparition. That's fine. So set these guys nice and low so that we can... feed off of them. Actually, we can't feed this turn. I guess I will scare him. I could bite you! Now he's scared. Let's keep Burning Pact so that we can figure out what we need to do in an emergency. We can double bite this back guy. Let's Burning Pact first. Darn. I guess we wallop back guy. And then we can't play either of those, but it's okay because we're blocked out. Maybe we should end the fight now. We end at 30, which is like full health. You know, it's fine. No, I think we're going for a feed here. Full health and feed, we can get it. Don't need any of that stuff. Alright, so we got a kill, right? I think I'll take a kill over getting perfect bite health. Yeah, okay. Whatever. Okay. Do we play any of these? Studies of Power. Protect seems like it would be nice. We got some kind of emergency susceptibility. Okay. We get to duplicate a card. It's probably Wallop, right? Oh, maybe an Apparition? Seems like we depend on Wallop quite a bit. I would like to have another one. If we duplicate Feed, we can maybe get more health. I think Wallop's reasonable. Alright, this guy's very difficult to feed on. We also don't have a turn 1 orange pellets, so we're going to miss out on the the extra, whatchamacallit, mutagenic strength. Yeah, I mean, against Nemesis, I think we're mostly just depending on Apparition and killing him fast. We just Demon Form Survivor here. Doesn't need to be fancy for it to be right. We have Apparition, but we don't actually need it, but it's going away anyway because it's the unupgraded one, so I guess we'll use it. Alright, once again we have Apparition. So I think we play Apparition, and then we bite ourselves to full health, and skewer for 28. We might actually get a feed just randomly. We can't set it up, but we might just get it. Double wallop seems real good. We got it. Thanks, Orbwalker. What a nice little snag. Alright. Conclude plus seems nice. Do we have any AoE? We don't. So Conclude Plus is primarily a pick versus Reptomancer here. But it would be really nice to win the Reptomancer fight. Strength Potion I don't think we need. Maybe it's better than Poison Potion. Yeah, actually it probably is better than Poison Potion. With 2 copies of Wallop kicking around. Sapphire Key is probably better than Omori here, right? Yeah, we're pretty unlikely to want to like Mind Bloom or anything later. Okay. I wish I had an upgraded Defend. Demon Form upgraded Defend would block out. Regular Defend does not. Or like a 0-cost attack here, that would be nice too. Keep the strength. You know what, I'm actually going to restart this fight and use the energy potion to keep the mutagenic strength there. I didn't consider that until I said out loud that I wanted a 0-cost attack. Realized I could play an attack a different way. Okay, so doing this and that, and then we are doing this. And I guess biting him to death. Sure. Skewer for 15 does 60 damage. We can just kill this guy. Doesn't look like we can kill him now. So these are doing 28. This does 17. 28 plus 17 is 45. So we're 6 off. So we could strength bot and get it. Maybe that is worth it. We're going into the elite fight with no potions if we do that. But it blocks for a lot right now, and we go in with full health. Actually, it doesn't really block because we can just Apparition defend double bite here. And still do 28. Probably win the fight with no more damage. Strength pot for plus 3 health. So you're like trading a strength potion for like a smaller fruit juice. 60% of a fruit juice. 60% of a fruit juice is pretty good right now. Alright. Do it. It's also exact lethal, which is just nice. Rupture is a power. So we can use it to proc orange pellets. We don't currently lose lose health from any of our cards. And Beat of the Heart does not count. True Grit could remove some stuff. Yeah, this is Hungry Hungry Hippo. That's the name of this silent. We're just eating everybody. Yeah, I think we skip all this. Okay, we don't specialize in playing a ton of cards, so Giant Head could be pretty difficult. But we can play Predator Outmaneuver this turn, which is a lot of cards. We also can't play a Power this turn, so we can't keep the 3 Strength, which would be nice. I would like to be able to do that. Maybe we need to Wallop instead of Predator, just to block for the 3. So then it's like Wallop, Bite, Outmaneuver. I guess Outmaneuver first, right? For the slow. Alright, Preserved Insect is huge here. We really needed that damage. Terror is great. A little bit of misordering. I only missed like 1 damage though. Demon form finally showed up. It's a good apparition turn. Another good apparition. Now we can purge a debuff. It's way too late, obviously. We have to play this. Probably gonna Burning Pact since we can't spend all of our energy. We would get to that. We'd have to give up Foresight to do it though, so I guess maybe we just play Foresight and then the attacks. Alright, we're running out of intangibles fast. So maybe we need that Survivor. Wallop does a lot of work. We could probably just block out with Wallop. Yeah, that almost walks out, right? Take 9. It's a significant fraction of our current health. Or max HP. Maybe we need to keep Burning Pact so that we can find block. We don't win this fight if we keep looking for block though. Okay, we found Wallop. I think this is the attack potion turn. We've got 8 strength, so we can't wait too much longer. So it's like defend, bite, attack potion card, Wallop. And we don't die. I think we're not killing him though either. So we have to like count on getting apparition next turn. Well, if we're not killing him this turn or next turn, then I guess we should save the attack potion until we are killing him. So then it's like defend, Wallop, conclude here. Yeah, we almost died, but not quite. Okay, I guess we have to kill him this turn, or else we die. So max damage is defend, defend, attack potion, neutralize, bite, bite. I think this is not enough damage by itself. Let's play the defense and see where we're at. 14, so it's like 40 damage-ish. Yeah, we need more. Rid of the Holes is great. Maybe you should have done choke first. think we'll just take rid of withholds and play it last. Oh, it was enough. Shoot. I guess I should restart the fight and not drink the potion. I don't know if I can actually play the fight accurately, but I just made a mistake, so I'm going to restart the fight. Oh, I guess I'm restarting the reward section, so never mind. Berserk is great with orange pellets. It's almost certainly a pick, because you can play it and then remove your vulnerable. And I want that 5 energy, even though we have Velvet Choker. We have a lot of really expensive cards. So I'll take Berserk. Alright, clearly we have to rest before the Mega Elite. Regenerating Reprimancer. That's not too bad. We have Conclude on turn 1, that's pretty amazing. We also have Foresight, so we could keep the Strength. Although we don't get to play Demon Form during the first shuffle, which is a bit unfortunate. Also unfortunate, the only skill we have is Apparition, which we don't need, so we'd be wasting Apparition. So we can Dagger Throw and look for a skill. Keeping mana for Foresight Apparition. Okay, Conclude. We found the skill. So then we can just play Burning Pact, Foresight, Conclude. Cool. What are we Burning Pacting? Probably Predator. DF plus Conclude seems better. I strongly disagree. Ooh, we can play Berserk too, get an extra energy. Okay. Wait, what happened? No, I didn't. Why am I still vulnerable? Oh, I played it. I played the whole combo with crap. I understand why I'm vulnerable. It's did I play Berserk after I played Foresight? That's the only explanation I can think of. I think that must have happened. Okay, well we have Apparition, so we can let the vulnerable wear off, it's not a big deal. Maybe you were right, maybe Demon Form was correct. Because now I'm not getting extra strength per turn. That doesn't kill him. So we have to kill him with Skewer, which does an absolute ton of damage. Or we'd have to block for 25, which we can almost do. Block for 19. Yeah, I think we're going to restart. I think we're going to take the Demon Form line instead. I think that's way better. Credit to Escriver later. Both for your ridiculous name and astute observation. Correct Slay the Spire plays. So we lose the turn 1 strength, but we get turn 2 strength. Okay. So we have to Apparition this turn. And we've played a skill, so if we play Berserk and then Bite, we purge the vulnerable. And let's go after the weak dagger. I'll just draw 2 cards, sure. We have an Apparition that we can't get rid of, so we might as well just play it and then Skewer on Reprimancer. We could Bite. We only miss 2 damage and we get 2 health back. Seems like we need. Okay. Okay, here's the Bowling Bash. It's currently doing 13 per enemy, so it's doing 39 damage. I think we just use it on a dagger. I can wallop to kill a dagger, and then I guess feed on this front dagger. Doesn't feel great, but we could have maybe terrored on Reprimancer and walloped her. Would have blocked for 30 instead of 20. But it would have left the dagger alive, so I don't know if it's better. Survivor Defend is more block than Protect, so we'll do that. Okay, we can kill him with Wallop, and then see what else we want to do. Looks like Predator. We don't need the block from Wallop, so we'll pick the card draw next turn. Alright, now we can probably land Terror on her. Our bites are starting to kill daggers here. 1 bite per dagger. Alright, full health, daggers down. We're looking at Bowling Bash. I think that's probably lethal. 31 times 3, yep. Ooh, Bottled Lightning. Maybe for... what do we do with Bottled Lightning? So we could do Apparition, obviously. Make sure that we're always able to block on turn 1. Our boss is Time Lord, so blocking on turn 1 is useful, but not necessary necessarily. Yeah, Guaranteeing Apparition is good. I kind of want to pick Burning Pact, though, just so that I can be more likely of hitting Orange Pellets, or being able to draw a Demon Form on turn 1. We take a second feed. Yeah, I mean, I don't see any reason not to take a second feed. It's late, obviously, we're not getting a ton out of it, but it's, you know, it's just an attack that hits for 10 and sometimes increases your max HP. Yeah, I think I am going to take Burning Pact. Terror is also a good one to bottle. Okay. Alright, here's a fight where we can definitely get 2 feeds in. Looks to me like Demon Form Apparition here. So he's at 24, which is 12 times 2. So let's plan on killing him with that. I guess we can kill the front one with Predator. Oh wait, that doesn't quite work, does it? Alright, well we have an unupgraded Apparition, so we have a mulligan here. Alright, it would be great to feed on him, which we can with either Bite Feed or Wallop Feed. I think we Bite Feed him. And then we Wallop the back one. And set him up for the other feed. We haven't played a skill this turn, so we can't purge the debuff with Berserk, so I think I won't play it. We don't need 5 energy in this fight. Maybe I did too much damage to him. We have to find feed this turn or else we don't get it. Yeah, that was probably a mistake. We could try and feed on Spiker, but I think I was just planning on waiting for Spiker to die to Mercury Hourglass. Okay, we got one feed. It's not as many as I would like, but it's enough. Probably none of those. Probably none of these either. Backstab actually could be... so now that we have a bottled Burning Pact, we could, like, Burning Pact, Demon Form, Backstab to trigger Orange Pellets. So we get Demon Form and Orange Pellets. Yeah, the deck doesn't really want a zero-cost attack, but it does want a zero-cost innate attack. So I think we do take Backstab. Usually attack isn't the missing part of Orange Pellets, so like it's not super useful to take Backstab, and also it like takes up a slot in your starting hand. It reduces the cost of the chance of drawing a power, which is the real constraint. But yeah, since we have like a mana constrained power that we're trying to play on turn 1, the zero cost attack is reasonable. We're not taking any of these. I guess we take another elite. We could upgrade Burning Pact, but we already draw... we draw 7 cards on turn 1, so I guess if we upgrade Burning Pact, it draws 4, and that works perfectly. Draws us up to 10. Yeah, we don't... What relic would we get that like really makes this deck go? We don't need a relic. We need an upgraded Demon Form is what we need. So we need like 2 upgrades if we can get them. So let's get one now. Let's get the upgraded Demon Form. I think that's more important than either Apparition or Burning Pact. I think we actually already saw Spoon in this fight, in this run, before we turned into a ghost. Prismatic Shard sure doesn't do much in this run. It only adds defect cards. Yeah, I'm not forgetting about Red Key. Yeah, we'd have to get the upgrade from like a question mark or something. This is a power. Pendib hitting on Wallop is pretty great. We could do like Pendib, remove a defend, I guess. Yeah, they do. I don't remember what their name is. I think it's like Emerald Key for green. I don't remember what the red key's name is. Recall Key. Oh yeah. I know blue has Sapphire, but I don't know what red is. I guess we'll find out together. Yeah, I think Pendib card remove is fine. Maybe we need like a fire potion? No, these are all bad. Ruby's red. That makes sense. I think I'll remove defend. Defends are not very good, considering where we are. Alright, can I get an upgrade? I could. I'd get no longer healing. Huh. Did they take away the normality option? What's the... Is this how this always works? Is there something weird here? Because I'm at low max HP? Isn't this option normally 1,000 health? Or 1,000 gold? Maybe they changed it. Yeah, no, I'm not going to take the upgrade because it's suicide. But it would be good. Maybe I do take it. Maybe that is the right play. Upgraded Burning Pact. Gets a lot of upgrades. Defend and stuff. Not getting bites does hurt though. I think we just take a rare relic here. It's not a huge deal. It's happening. .png. So we get to start at 3 strength, and then we get 3 strength per turn. Neat. I believe that is how it works. Yeah, you get max HP, but your current HP doesn't change. We want to try and feed on this guy if possible, which is kind of rude because he's a boss, but, you know, I don't have any respect. I guess... I guess Predator does more damage here. I was planning on Wallop, but I got a better one. Okay. Wallop's fine. Maybe Foresight was better than Outmaneuver. I was thinking keep Foresight for purging debuffs later, but it's not really reasonable, is it? Taking a little bit of damage there. Bites are net -1 health, so I guess I won't play them. Berserk Apparition Skewer does a bunch of damage and purges the debuff. I think it probably changes its shape as well. 25 times 3, yeah, 75 damage. I guess I don't really need the Apparition, so I can just Terror instead of Apparition. Set up the feed. Hey, there it is. Cool. Can no longer become weakened. Well, that's pretty relevant. Evolve as a power helps us proc the thing on turn 1. We don't super need that. Just Lucky Plus is pretty good. Gets some scrying, scales with strength, blocks a little bit. It's also a 0-cost attack. I don't know if we really want a 0-cost attack though. Well, I said we could get up to about 50 and we're at 46, so. There's a different one for frail and weak. Ginger's the weak one. I don't remember what the frail one is. But you can get both. Be immune to debuffs. Or to most debuffs. Turnip, thank you. They're both vegetables. They're both specifically tubers, right? There should be a potato in the game. Makes you immune to Time Lords ending your turn. There isn't technically one for vulnerable. There's Odd Mushroom that decreases the damage from vulnerable, but you can't be immune to vulnerable. Yeah, I think we skipped. So the Darklings were there at the beginning, so they will be there at the end. You can only get 1 feed proc in this fight, because it has to be the last one to die. Okay, so we can play Demon Form, and then we could either play the Apparition or Burning Pact the Apparition. I'm not sure why I would make that decision one way or the other. I think I'll Burning Pact the Apparition in case we draw Berserk. Hey, we did. Okay, so you guys know the drill. We have to end this fight at full health, or else we failed. So we can wallop for block. Let's see, if we bite this guy and then wallop him, does he go down? We do 26 plus 36. That is 52 damage, it's 62 damage. So he is at 65 currently. But if we do both of those and then conclude, he does go down. Okay, let's do that. Because then Wallop blocks out. Oh, crap. 18 plus 22 is 40, so he does still go down, but Wallop doesn't block for as much as I thought it did. We'll just use an apparition. Okay, we can bite him to death and take control of the fight. I guess I'll apparition to divide damage. And try and draw attacks to finish the fight next turn. He's already buffed a little bit, so we'll go ahead and knock him down, even though normally the outside ones are more of a priority. Alright, there's feed, so we can finish the fight. So let's do it like this. Alright. Wow, I cannot believe how accurate that 50 health prediction was. It was like right on. We never go into Wrath. We don't want to go into Calm. Backflip I think is probably not necessary. Second Skewer plus? Heavy Blade plus actually is really nice, huh? That's like a good damage cap. We don't have any strength payoff, do we? Other than the 2 Wallops. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. Alright, and get the Ruby Key. Right. A lot depends on this draw. We basically need to get Demon Form. We did not. We can still remove the debuffs, which is something. We can Berserk, Apparition, Backstab, or Neutralize. We could skip the Apparition, and then if Burning Pact draws Demon Form, we could still play Demon Form, and yeah, the problem is we want to play Apparition as the skill. We want this turn to be Demon Form, Apparition, Backstab, so that we don't take 18. We can look for it with Burning Pact, but I think I will, but if I find it, it's like Burning Pact, Demon Form, like Berserk neutralizes the turn, and that's kind of gross. We take a bunch of damage. We can heal the damage back, though. I'll go to shot. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna Berserk and Apparition. And then neutralize and get a pendant backstab. That seems pretty neat. And I guess we don't defend for 3, but I will Predator. Maybe I should have pendant the Predator, huh? Alright, there's Demon Form. So I guess we play that and then Survivor. I guess I'll Dagger Throw first to look for something better. No, I'll just Survivor Bite. We have health to gain, so. Maybe this is the time to Terror him. No, I think I need the health. This is definitely a fight where we can die. Mine's draw is kind of brutal here. We can purge it, but it's kind of too late. He gains health after this, or gains attack after this. Alright, he's attacking for 34. We need to find a wallop, basically. Apparition works too. Do we need to play any of these other cards? I don't think we play the defend. Yeah, I don't think we play other cards. We have Wallops coming up, so we don't need an Apparition for next turn. These all look fine. 86 minus 19 is 67. So he's still not broken. Wallop would be nice next turn, sure. 67 minus 27 is, or sorry, 64 minus 27 is 30 something. So he's still not broken. And then I guess we just protect. Maybe we just defend. Yeah, we only take one if we defend. Seems fine. And we don't bite because it would break him. We want to get a better break than that. These both do a lot of damage, so I guess we'll break them with these. Actually, is our goal to kill him in 2 turns, or do we let him heal? Yeah, it is 50%. Oh, you're right, he's healing right now. Okay. I totally did the math wrong. I assumed it was 220. But it was 240. So he's healing now. This is fine. Yeah, he actually breaks a little bit different than other bosses. Other bosses break at 50% or below, and he heals if he goes under half. Yeah, I'm aware that he's healing now. Okay, so I think we just wait here. Neutralize seems good. I don't think we want bite. Oh, you're getting bite. You can feed for 62 right now. Alright, well this makes it so we don't die, which seems important. And then I think we have to play all 3 of the other cards, because otherwise we're leaving ourselves with very limited time. Apparition's great. Okay, good fight. I'll take that. We got Demon Form on turn 1. Looks like we're dying on turn 1 also, though. Maybe I should have tried to heal for more in the Time Lord fight. I think he would have killed me though if I tried to cheese him too hard. Alright, well certainly the best round of the day. Never really felt like it was a heart killer to me. I'm not really sure exactly what the deck needed. Bottling Demon Form would have been good. Snecko Eye would have helped. Also, it's just... Ghost Vampires are very fragile. This is definitely the highest health Ghost Vampire I've ever had. Ghost Vampire with double feed. Pretty weird deck. So we had 3 modifiers, but it really just felt like we were just playing Ghost Vampire Ironclad, because we had like the Demon Form and the feed. And we had like some random non-Ironclad cards like Wallop and stuff, but it's pretty much just an Ironclad deck, weirdly enough. Okay, yeah, that was fun.